All right? You need to get the shoe off. Why do you have to get the shoe off?
So you can see.
Yeah, so you can actually tell what's going on. How fat are the heels of most shoes? Pretty fat, right? Even a minimal heel has some amount of heel buildup. Our test here is 90 degrees, meaning does the foot get to 90 or past 90 in relation to the leg? All right? Does that make sense? If we can get to 90 or past 90 with a minimal amount of pushing, like just kind of like leaning into it pressure, then it's a pass. But if I have a shoe on, everybody passes. You could literally be like this and it looks like a pass. So get the shoe off. 3 to 4 of you every year will lose 10 points in the midterm for forgetting the shoe. Maybe you want to write it down. Someone will still do it. I don't know who it'll be. We'll laugh at them. It'll probably be square. So we push the foot down, all right? The big key is when you start, you're going to be new to all this, you've got to kind of find a constant pressure. Whatever pressure I use here, I want to use there, and I want to use it on everybody I do. Even though the results aren't necessarily valid, they're reliable if you can control your pressure, right? So scientifically, I can't tell you how many pounds of pressure I'm using to move Tim's foot to 90, but I know when I do a calf stretch, I use about this much force. Does that make sense? Okay. So, are we or are we not at 90? Yeah, we are at 90. Are we beyond 90?
No.
And he's like a brick wall at 90. So the first thing I would note always on these is pass or fail. He is a pass, all right? So you're putting a big P versus a big F. That's going to matter in our results. Write down P or F. Just write down somewhere on your sheet, P, F, so you know what the two things are. Okay. 90-degree cutoff, all right? The next thing I'm going to look at is what's the tension like on that side? So I would put moderate tension until 90, and then excessive tension at 90. Or I might just write excessive tension at 90. Does that make sense? You'll only know excessive tension at 90 when you feel someone's leg go good, 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 clunk. All right? You might feel tension earlier in the range, even with a lot of range of motion, and you'll learn to start to describe that. The first 4 or 5 times you do this, you'll be the way I was, sitting in front of my boss, trying to make up the answer he wanted. It's okay. All right? It takes a little while to develop a feel for this. All right. The last thing you want to note is side-to-side comparison. Those are the big 3. Pass-fail, tension or smoothness of the range, all right? And then whether or not they're the same or different. Good on that? Tim's got an ankle brace on his other ankle, so you can kill that.